Hello my dear students, welcome to CMIS online classes. In today's class, in this video, we'll continue with chapter 11 of our English grammar, simple, compound and complex sentences for the students of standard 8. In our previous video, on the same chapter, we have already understood simple sentences. I've already explained in my previous video how to identify if the sentences are simple or not. Okay, I have also explained how sentences are classified into simple, compound and complex sentences. So here we need to understand with the structures how the sentences have been formed, types of clauses that the sentences have in them. So according to that, what kinds of clauses are there in sentences, which clauses have formed a complete sentence. Depending upon that, after identifying the kinds of clauses which form a sentence, meaningful sentences, depending upon that we will identify the sentences as simple, compound and complex sentences. And in our previous video, in the first video of this chapter, I have already explained simple sentences. Okay, and now in this video we will move ahead with the further understanding about compound sentences and complex sentences. So at first we will see what are compound sentences. See, read these sentences. He turned left and she turned right. Okay, now next is you can get well soon or your condition can get worse. Next one, he went to see her but she wasn't there. Next is I say what I mean and you mean what you say. So what do we have in these sentences? Let us understand. These sentences are found by joining two independent clauses with coordinating conjunctions. As we have already understood in the chapter clauses and conjunctions, that coordinating conjunctions join two independent clauses. That means if the clauses are meaningful in themselves, if we keep the clauses individually, if they give us meaningful sense, then it is an independent clause. That means an independent clause is अगर हम independent clause को, if an independent clause is kept separately and written, it is a simple sentence. Okay. So एक इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज को हम एक मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंस भी कह सकते हैं, एक सिंपल सेंटेंस भी कह सकते हैं. बट व्हाट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड हियर इन कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस इज, सी व्हाट वी हैव अंडरस्टूड इज ही टर्न्ड लेफ्ट and she turned right. This is a complete sentence. But when we divide this complete sentence into two parts, each part having a finite verb and its sentence and its subject, what we have? He turned left, she turned right. Okay, so he turned left is also a meaningful sentence, is an independent clause, क्योंकि इसे हम अगर अकेले में पढ़ते हैं विदाउट दिस पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस, अगर हम ही टर्न लेफ्ट को ही पढ़ते हैं तब भी ये हमें मीनिंगफुल सेंस देगा. एंड इफ यू रीड दिस सी टर्न राइट without this first part of the sentence, he turned left, again this part also gives us a meaningful sense. That means each of them is an independent clause because each of them is a meaningful sentence. An independent clause is a meaningful sentence. Okay, so now what we have to understand here is, if two meaningful sentences, or we have to understand that two simple sentences, इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज को हम टू सिंपल सेंटेंसेस, इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस को हम सिंपल सेंटेंसेस कह सकते हैं. अगर दो मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंसेस को या तो दो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस को कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शंस के द्वारा जोड़ा जाएगा तो जोड़कर एक सेंटेंस बनाया जाएगा तो उस सेंटेंस को हम क्या कहेंगे? कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस कहेंगे। कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस कैसे बनते हैं? कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस टू इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस को ज्वाइन करके बना जाता है। टू इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस को जब कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शंस यूज करके जब हम टू इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस को एक मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंस बनाते हैं तो उस सेंटेंस को हम कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस कहते हैं। ओके, लाइक यू कैन गेट वेल सुन और यू or your condition can get worse. If you remove this conjunction or, you can get well soon. This is an independent clause. Your condition can get worse. This is an independent clause. But independent clause and independent clause together, these two clauses have combined here with this coordinating conjunction, and it has been become what? अ कंपाउंड सेंटेंस। दो अलग अलग इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज मिलकर एक सेंटेंस बना है तो कंपाउंड सेंटेंस है। और कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस पे हम कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शंस का इस्तेमाल करेंगे। ओके, वी ऑलरेडी नो द कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शंस बाय द नेम फैन बॉयज। ओके, फैन बॉयज मेक कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस because fanboys adds. Fanboys is the group of conjunctions that adds an independent clause with another independent clause, and when we join one independent clause with another independent clause, then it forms a compound sentence. It forms compound sentences. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now what we have to understand more about compound sentence is, let us read the definition again. A sentence which is formed by joining two or more principal or main clauses connected by a coordinating conjunction is called a compound clause, compound sentence. जब दो से हो सकता है कि उसमें दो से ज्यादा इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस हो, ओके, मेन क्लॉजेस हो, मेन क्लॉजेस मीन्स इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस और प्रिंसिपल क्लॉजेस। ओके, अगर उस सेंटेंस में दो या दो से ज्यादा इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस है, if two or more independent clauses have made one meaningful sentence, then that one meaningful sentence is a compound sentence. Okay, understood? Now let us read this note. If the finite verb in a compound sentence have the same subject, then this subject is often left out from the later coordinate clause. So for example, जैसे if you see here, he went to the market and bought some vegetables. So here we have same subject for two finite verbs. One is bought and another is went. We have two finite verbs. If you divide this sentence into two parts, it can be divided into two independent clauses. Like he went to the market, okay, he bought some vegetables. What we have done, we have the same subject here. So from one part of the clause, we have removed this subject. Okay, but this is a compound sentence. Why? Because we have two independent clauses joined here with the help of this coordinating conjunction. Okay, and another example is sometimes the finite verb is common for two or more subject. It is then not repeated in later coordinate clauses. For example, he or she has to meet me. तो कई बार क्या होता है कि टू we have, see what we have done here is sometimes the finite verb is common to two or more subjects. कई बार क्या होता है कि ऐसे होता है कि two sentences we are joining. That means two sentences, two independent clauses we are joining. If in both independent clauses we have two finite verbs, but if those two finite verbs are same, we remove one finite verbs from one part of the sentence, from one clause. Like he or she has to meet me. If you divide this sentence into the the clauses, it means he has to meet me, she has to meet me. Okay, he or she has to meet me. But here it is a compound sentence. Why? Because the finite verb is same to both the subjects. Okay, understood? I hope you have understood these compound sentences also. Now we will move to the complex sentences. We will understand what are complex sentences, how to identify complex sentences. So let us see here. A sentence which has a main clause and at least one subordinate clause is called a complex sentence. It does not mean that a sentence is formed by joining only two independent clauses. A sentence may have one primary, principal or independent clause joined with another subordinate or dependent clause to make a meaningful sentence. In that case, if a sentence has a main clause and at least one subordinate clause, अगर sentences कैसे बना हुआ है, एक इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज के साथ अगर दूसरा डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज या तो सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज को मिलाकर एक सेंटेंस बना हुआ है, तो उस सेंटेंस को हम कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस कहेंगे. ओके, अंडरस्टूड? नाउ सिंपल सेंटेंसेस पे क्या हुआ? सिंपल सेंटेंसेस पे सिर्फ एक फाइनाइट वर्ब होगा और उसका सब्जेक्ट होगा. नाउ कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस पे क्या हुआ कि वी हैव टू इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस फ्रेम्ड two independent clauses form a compound sentence. Okay, so I have already explained you the rules that sometimes what happen, we have two finite verbs in sentences but the subject is same. In that case also those sentences are compound sentences. In some cases two subjects are there and one finite verb is there. That means that is also a compound sentence. Okay, because we are not repeating the same finite verb, because when we are dividing that sentences into clauses, we will find two independent clauses. In that case also that is a compound sentence. But here what we have to understand in complex sentences is complex sentences are formed by joining one independent clause with another डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज. सो यहां पर मेन क्लॉज, प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज और इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज एक ही है. हम मेन क्लॉज को प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज भी कहेंगे और मेन क्लॉज और प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज को इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज भी कहेंगे और सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज को हम डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज भी कहेंगे. अगर सेंटेंसेस कैसे बना हुआ है, सेंटेंसेस इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज और सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज मिलकर एक सेंटेंस बना हुआ है, तो उस सेंटेंस को हम क्या कहेंगे? कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस कहेंगे. द सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज कैन बी अ नाउन क्लॉज, एन एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज और एन एडवर्ब क्लॉज. तो वो क्लॉज कोई भी हो, वो क्लॉज है. लाइक रीड दिस सेंटेंसेस. द टीचर रियलाइज्ड दैट द स्टूडेंट्स weren't prepared. The teacher realized. This is independent clause. What did the what did the teacher realize? That the students weren't prepared. No, that the students weren't prepared is dependent clause. Okay. The teacher spoke to the students who weren't prepared. The teacher spoke to the students. This is principal clause, main clause. This is independent clause. Who weren't prepared. Who weren't prepared is dependent clause. So यहां पर क्या देखते हैं हम? The teacher scolded the students as they weren't prepared. The teacher scolded the students as they weren't prepared. The teacher scolded the students. This is the independent clause, principal clause, main clause. As they weren't prepared. This is dependent clause. So in all these three sentences, what we have understood is an independent clause is joined with dependent clause to make meaningful sentences. Okay. So now here, this is very much important note to understand how to identify the type of sentence. count the number of finite verbs in the sentences. If there is only one, it is a simple sentence. I have already told you. Okay, अगर सेंटेंस आपको फाइनाइट वर्ब्स काउंट करना है, अगर वहां पर फाइनाइट वर्ब सिर्फ एक है तो उसे हम सिंपल सेंटेंस कहेंगे. नाउ इफ द सेंटेंस कंप्राइजेस ओनली वन मेन and one independent clauses, it is a compound sentence. Okay, now see here, if the sentence comprises only one main and one independent clause, it is a compound sentence. So अगर सेंटेंस में एक मेन क्लॉज और दूसरा मेन क्लॉज के साथ और इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज के साथ मिलकर एक सेंटेंस बनाते हैं तो उसे हम कंपाउंड सेंटेंस कहते हैं. द क्लॉजेस आर देन कोऑर्डिनेट क्लॉजेस which are joined by coordinating conjunctions. So in case of compound sentences, two independent or two main or two principal clauses are joined to make one meaningful sentence. So in this case, when we are joining two or more independent clauses together, we use coordinating conjunctions, as we have already understood these coordinating conjunctions in chapter clauses also, in chapter conjunctions also, and today in this chapter also I have already explained you all. Okay, now number 3, if the sentence comprises a single main clause and at least one subordinate clause, then it is a complex sentence. So अगर sentences कैसे बना हुआ, एक main clause के साथ दूसरा सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज, एटलीस्ट एक सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज वहां होना चाहिए. अगर सेंटेंस में सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज है तो वो कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस है. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. सो ईच सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज इज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय अ सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन. सो आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू इन माय प्रीवियस वीडियोस ऑन क्लॉजेस एंड कंजंक्शन दैट सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शंस अपने साथ इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज को. ओके, सी हियर, what more we have to understand is type of sentence. सिंपल में क्या होगा, नंबर ऑफ क्लॉज ओनली वन होगा, नंबर ऑफ क्लॉज वन होगा, तो वो सिंपल सेंटेंस में जो वन क्लॉज होगा वो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज होगा, क्योंकि इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज खुद में एक सिंपल सेंटेंस है. टाइप्स ऑफ क्लॉजेस मेन, तो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज क्या है, मेन क्लॉज है, और मेन क्लॉज है तो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज को ही हम क्या बोलते हैं, एक सिंपल सेंटेंस बोलते हैं. ओके, नाउ कंपाउंड सेंटेंस में क्या होता है, नंबर ऑफ क्लॉजेस मोर देन वन, एक मोर देन वन होगा. कंपाउंड सेंटेंस में क्लॉजेस क्या होगा, एक से ज्यादा क्लॉज, दो क्लॉज हो सकता है, तीन क्लॉज हो सकता है, लेकिन उसमें से टाइप्स ऑफ क्लॉजेस क्या होगा, मेन क्लॉजेस होगा. मेन क्लॉजेस यानी इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस को दूसरे इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस के साथ मिलाकर हम ज्वाइन करके कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन से ज्वाइन करके हम उससे कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस बनाते हैं. नाउ कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस मोर देन वन हो सकता है, उसमें दो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज हो, लेकिन उसमें एक सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज का होना जरूरी है. दैट मीन्स वहां पर कॉम्बिनेशन होगा मेन क्लॉज के साथ सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज का. ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड. सो लेट अस सी अबाउट दिस एक्सप्लेनेशन. The eagle flew high into the sky. This is a simple sentence because we have only one finite verb. Okay. The man who is wearing a red shirt is my brother. Why this is a complex sentence? Because we have a subordinate clause here. Who is wearing a red shirt? The man is my brother. Who is the man? Who is wearing a red shirt? This is a subordinate clause. So here we have subordinate clause with the main clause or the independent clause. So it is a complex sentence. Now Ravi stood up angrily and stomped out of the room. So if you see here, if you divide this sentence into two parts, Ravi stood up angrily, Ravi stomped out of the room. These two sentences have been joined together. As we have the same subject, we have removed Ravi from the second part of the sentence, second part of the clause. Okay, but still we have two finite two independent clauses are joined here, so it is a compound sentence. Understood? So I hope you have understood this warm up section also. Now let us see how to identify. You have to see, identify these sentences as simple as compound CO or complex CX. So now you have to complete this exercise. You need to read the sentences. Okay, go through all these sentences, and whatever the explanation I have explained in this video, remember that, and identify these sentences as simple, compound or complex sentences. Okay, so I would like to stop here, my dear students. Thank you so much for being the part of my today's video. If you have any kinds of doubts regarding the explanation of these kinds of sentences, kindly ask me questions during this class period, and please clear your concept regarding this chapter. Okay students, thank you so much.